Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back on the YgoPro duel video, Frightfur Patchwork. I think it was a day after I uploaded the Frightfur video, I think 2 days ago, that Konami decided to release a new Fluffals / Frightfur card, and as soon as I read the card, Frightfur Patchwork, I was like, come on son, you know it's bullshit. This card is so good, unbelievable. Upon activation you can search a polymerization from your deck and add it to your hand. But not only polymerization, you can also search an Edge Imp card, so either your Edge Imp Chain or your Edge Imp Sabers. But oh, that's so good. This deck, Frightfurs, they have like a Stratos, they have like a small draw engine with your bear, your Fluffal wings. This deck is so consistent, and add in the Fluffal Penguin, also like a search card. The consistency of this deck and searching capabilities are through the roof. It's like pretty much, not really sure, but on the same level of Nekroz, with all the search card, the new Foolish Burial, immediately sending your toy vendor, get a search. It's so crazy. The consistency of this deck is so good with all these new cards. I've made a couple of changes, like adding a Dimension Barrier. Dimensional Barrier keeps your deck, or at least if you happen to start, you know Fluffals don't really want to start the game. Dimension Barrier can keep your opponent in check, or at least hold them off for 1 turn, and that's most of the time enough for your Fluffal deck to combo piece, combo off, and go for the OTK during your own turn. But let's not waste any more time, let's see a few example games. Alright, 3 games ready, but they are all pretty straightforward. I mean, it's Fluffals, and they pretty much do one thing, and that's OTK the opponent. And the fact that this deck has so many searching capabilities, multiple draw engines, the consistency of this deck is definitely much better with all the new support. Some strange moves here by my opponent, but yeah, next scene, the opening hand together with that Exceed Tsukuyomi to get 2 draws. Well, you know, okay, he can set up his Buster Dragon, but okay, all fine. Normal summon Penguin. Penguin gets myself an extra summon, but use Toy Vendor. You know the draw shenanigans. Also got Imp. The Imp was discarded. Eventually get a search and search any Frightfur card. So immediately you can search your Frightfur Patchwork. Sad thing, well, it's a good thing that they added the sentence that Frightfur Patchwork can only be activated once per turn. Rightfully so, since the card is so good. The new Kraken can pop 1 card, 1 monster from my opponent, and then go for Tiger. Well, Sabertooth, you know the shenanigans. And eventually they also got like a themed polymerization by banishing everything from the grave. And most of the time that's an instant wolf, and that can attack multiple times. This is ridiculous. But yeah, whatever, right? Okay, the opponent gets to start Zodiac Beasts with Subterrors. It's a good start. Eventually he can like set 1 back row as well, the Solemn Warning indeed. Go for Drancia and have his field spell established to protect his monsters well from battle. But and the Rafflesia also, but here go for Twin Twister, and Edge Imp Chain works if it's sent to the grave, and also as a cost discarded off of Twin Twister, so you can immediately search out your Frightfur Patchwork. And you know Patchwork, the +1, immediately searching those 2 combo cards. It's so crazy. But again, have that nice combination of bear with wings, and of course your toy vendor. Get some more draws, more searches. Yeah, you know the ridiculously bullcrap this deck can do now. Go for Sabertooth, reborn my Kraken as well. Get some more draws with Penguin. Was playing only 1 Gamma-Seal in the main deck, I think 2 at this point, but eventually I decided to drop them for multiple dimensional barriers. But Gamma-Seal in the main deck is good. You know, if your opponent has a Drancia, well, future metagame, but if your opponent has something like an ABC Dragon Buster or any monster that can form a threat during your own turn, Gamma-Seal can be a nice answer to that. Again, the biggest weakness of Fluffals is that they start. You don't really want to open Go for Kraken as well. Excellent, that Kraken is also a level 8, so that instantly opens up the possibility to go for the Titanic Galaxy. Again, a nice first turn opening that you can do, but you have to get it with Instant Fusion into Northern, into Penguin. You know, the fact that you can also make Bahamut Shark for Tree Toad is also a nice addition to the deck that, especially for your first turn, can be good. Here I think I was forced to use the Dimensional Barrier. Well, yeah, of course I know Titanic Galaxy will be negated, but yeah, I think the Dimensional Barrier was needed, of course, to prevent the Castell from using its effect, and it did its job. I mean, the opponent does not have, or at least he wasn't able to, like, normal summon an ABC monster. Well, eventually he was able to do that thanks to Soul Charge, but no ABC Dragon Busters, that's the important thing here. So eventually I'm able to go, like, mass special summon with all the fusion summons, and Tiger can pop multiple cards. I decide to pop both gadgets, since doesn't have a hand, so eventually he will not be able to, like, special summon another monster from his hand if he would have been able to get a search before his gadgets would be destroyed. But go for Utopia, the lightning as well, but Wolf can just deal all the attacks by himself, and the Utopia, the lightning, wasn't even needed to use its effect to attack for a game, since that's how good this deck is and how consistent this deck is. But again, the biggest weakness of this deck is that it doesn't want to open, it doesn't want to start the first turn move, and that does give your opponent the opportunity to get, at least to set his Floodgate, the anti-spell, the Dimensional Barrier. Most importantly, that's definitely one of the bigger answers to this deck, Dimensional Barrier. But anyway, Frightfur Patchwork, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.